Hey everybody, Kevin Weiss from bodyperformance.net, and today I'm teaming with Riptone Fitness Products to bring you this video on breaking down and analyzing squat technique. There's a lot more to performing a proper squat than just squatting down and standing back up. It all comes down to proper setup before you even think about squatting down. First of all, let's start with bar placement. In theory, there are two types of bar placement on your back, high bar and low bar. In reality, this can be many different positions, but the fact is, where the bar is placed on your back will decide everything else from the top to the bottom and back to the top of the squatting movement. This is because to have an efficient, safe squat, the bar must remain over the midfoot. This is why it is also important to have a flat, solid shoe. When the bar is maintained over the midfoot, the weight is evenly distributed between the big toe, the little toe, the ball of the foot, and the heel. This allows you to push with the most force and efficiency. In order to keep the bar over your midfoot, you will also have a more upright torso in the high bar position and more torso lean in the low bar position. Nothing wrong with either one. The bar position on your back will decide this, along with your individual body makeup. Whatever bar position you choose, you must learn to brace before you can squat effectively. What does this mean? It means you need to be able to keep your torso rigid and neutral so that when you apply force to it, it is in the strongest, safest position possible. Many people think hyperextending the lower back with the butt and the chest out is the strongest, safest position. This is wrong. You cannot effectively brace in this position. What we are looking for is a neutral spine, so that the torso is like a cylinder. Think braced for a punch. If someone fakes like they're going to punch you in the stomach, what do? You brace. You definitely do not hyperextend. Try it. You can even hit yourself in the stomach and see what you do. You will naturally brace against it. Now try and hold this brace position as you squat. It's not easy. It takes practice, but it's worth it. Don't think a belt is there to save you. Not by itself anyways. You have to do your part and use the belt properly to help you brace better. Now that you have the bar on your back, with the weight over your midfoot, weight spread even throughout your feet, and your torso neutral and tight, you are ready to squat with an empty bar. These positions and techniques take practice, so start very light and practice going down and coming up. Now, a few other points that have to be addressed. When you begin to squat, you must simultaneously break from your hips and your knees at the same time. This is the only way you can keep the bar over your midfoot and balanced. If you push your hips back first, your balance will shift to your heels. Knees bend first, your balance will shift to your toes. Try it. Just stand up and push your hips back without bending your knees. See what happens. Now bend your knees without pushing your hips back. See what happens. Now try and squat down and maintain pressure on the ball of your foot, the big toe, the little toe, and the heel. You'll notice that the hips and the knees must work together to keep you in balance. Once you are about halfway down in your squat, a few things have to happen to continue to maintain this balance. Your torso angle has to be set, your knee position relative to your toes has to be set, and your hip position has to be set. Where the bar is on your back decides a lot of this, but be assured in order to maintain balance over your foot, these positions have to be in place. Now from here, the squat is easy. You go straight down and you come straight up. Knees do not go forward, torso angle does not decrease or increase, and hips do not shoot back or up. Once you have reached this halfway position on the way up, then the knees straighten, the hips come forward, and the torso returns to its original angle. If any of these angles change in the bottom position or on the way up before you get to the halfway point, you will fail a heavy squat. So there you have it. That's one squat. If only it was so easy as bending your knees and standing back up. With a lot of practice and maybe some qualified coaching, you too will be able to nail these positions and make them second nature. I caution you, do not take them for granted. Your success and your safety depends on them. I'm Kevin Weiss from bodyperformance.net, teaming with Riptone Fitness Products. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you again real soon.